Hey, y'all. How's it going? Welcome to Peak Yth tonight with the Thompsons and Tyrese. Why don't you give us some hearts tonight? We're glad you could join us. We just want to keep giving a shout out to, we've got Arakiti, Bob. We've got Oliver, Bob,
Mum, turn your sound down.
Hannah.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm just giving a shout out to everybody. Who else have we got? Natasha. Hey, Tiff. Happy birthday. Anyway, we're glad you can log in. We're going to start tonight and we're going to sing y'all a tune.
Oh, too much. Can I get an Insta shout of praise? Ooh, hey, wow, we are live here. It's so cool. We're going with the multi-camera view. So, yeah, salivating a little bit because I'm very excited. It's all good. Hey, bro. What have you been up to, Tyrese? What's happening? He's sung all his words. What are we doing, man? We have got some cool lineup for you right now. Obviously, that was a great song. What's happening next?
You're doing your devotion.
Oh, I'm doing a devotional. We're straight into this is like...
Yeah. We're doing the game last.
Peak Youth on... We're doing the game last?
Yeah.
So this is Peak Youth Online Church.
Peak
Peak Youth Online Church. I'm doing the devotional. Just bear with me 1 second. Just going to hand you over to Tyrese for a minute.
So, just in case you didn't realise, it is Father's Day coming up on Sunday. So make sure we've got a church competition. So if you want to win your dad some vouchers, make sure you head over to the website and share a story about your dad. Tell everyone how awesome he is, and yeah, got to be in it to win it. So why don't you just have a quick shout out to your dad on the chat today? I'm just having a look, see who else has joined. Oh, Dad's joined. Yeah, Dad's pretty cool. Everyone doing good? How's lockdown treating you all? I see we're all logging in. Shot Kent. Oh, that was from Atalia. Wow. Hey, Bethany. Nice to see you. Right. Just getting all set up. Oh, right here. Yeah. Don't mind us. We're all good. Hey, Emma. We've got Amy. Hi, Amy. We've got Hey, Ryder. I did see Ryder coming on earlier. Talia. Hey, hey. Ella Rose. Wow. Seth. Whoop, whoop. Hezekiah.
Come on, Dad.
I've had some Shom calls floating up here. All right. Okay, yep. The man of the hour. Here he is, guys. Nearly. He's nearly here. It's tricking you all. We just need to give a shout out to our camera crew. We've got our adopted daughter here, Dom. Give a shout out to Dom. Woo-hoo. And we've got, of course, Uncle Mark on the mic. Uncle Mark on the mic tonight. So, yeah, we just want to shout out to you all. Okay, yeah, there you go. That was his hand, in case you didn't know that's what that was. Okay. Here comes Papa K.
Yo, here I am. I'm just going to do a quick ISO Devo for you, okay? So it's going to take 5 minutes. So can you strap in for 5 minutes? That'll be all good. Just remove the distractions, close that other app, and that's all good. So one thing I've been thinking about over the lockdown is like the uncertainty that it brings to our life. Like, what's our response? What's our reaction to the world we're living in right now? And I was thinking about things that create uncertainty in our lives, like what's happening with people's jobs, what's happening with this lockdown and things like that. Will it go away? Do I get vaccinated? Don't I get vaccinated? You know, how will it affect my family? Comparison is another one that creates fear. Comparison will create fear in our lives. So all these things kind of erode away our confidence in the world that we're living in. And the world we're living in can be really comfortable, but it's not that comfortable for a lot of people at the moment. And you might be comfortable, you might be at home just skiving from your schoolwork or whatever, or from your workplace or whatever. You might be comfortable, but it's not comfortable for a lot of people out there. And a lot of people are living their life with fear, and comparison, as I said, creates fear. And all our socials and things like that, they can be great and they can be fun, but they can also create fear in our lives. And so there's two approaches. We can either approach life with faith or fear or faith. And so fear and faith, I'm not sure that they're they're opposites, but they both live in our future. And fear is always of a future. I think I said on Sunday at church, fear lives in our future, a future problem, a future task, future uncertainty. Events of the past can even cause fear, but that fear continues into our future. And faith and fear contend for the same ground in our lives. They try and take up the same space in our lives. In Hebrews 11:1 says that faith is a substance of things hoped for, meaning that it lives in our future. Fear steals our future, and faith inhabits the future. And faith believes and hopes for a great future. So I'll say that again, that fear steals our future. Fear will steal your future from you. Faith helps you and will help you to inhabit your future. And so when I'm talking about faith, I'm talking about a faith that God has given you. Each one of us has a measure of faith that God's given us. And so I've got one more scripture for you. It's in 2 Timothy 1:7. It says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-discipline." And so this passage is addressed to this young guy, only a young pastor, and pastoring a big church, and it's Timothy is dealing with challenges. He's probably dealing with struggles that lay ahead and things that he might be fearful of. And he might be fearful of people. He might be fearful of the culture. He might be fearful of people around him, friends, and sort of the pressures that come with living as a young person today. And so, or being a leader at such a young age, leading it can create pressure. And Paul, the writer here, he addresses and encourages Timothy that the spirit of fear does not come from God. He is not the author of that. What comes from God is a spirit of power, love, and self-discipline. Fear causes us to hide away and shrink back. Faith grows in inner confidence and drives us forward. Fear causes an erosion of confidence. Faith grows us in boldness. Fear brings worry, despair, and anxiety. Faith brings hope, assurance, and composure. Fear is limited to self. Faith is limited to God. Both fear and faith shift our identity, who we are. Fear will derail the person that God has called you to be, and faith will conform you to the person that God has called you to be. So, I want to encourage you today, like Paul encouraged Timothy, God doesn't want you to be fearful. So shift your life, your mind, your heart to Him. He gives us the spirit of power, love, and self-discipline. That's what we need today. So remember, fear steals the future, faith inhabits the future. Boo! And I'm done.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
Drop it.
God bless you.
Okay, sweet. So, shot there. Shot Kent.
Thanks, John.
Pass to Kent. Okay, so we're going to just do the game now. So the reason we did the game, we're doing the game last, is because I think it might get a little bit messy. Maybe just a little bit. So if my family want to stand up and get out of the way. Love you. Yeah. Faith, the stools. Okay, so for this game, what's going to happen is mum and dad. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen this before. But how do I even explain this game? Might need to move the mic out of the way. So I have some questions written down that I went through with mum and dad. Mum. And so it's like this. Oh, okay. So it feels weird like this. Okay. And it's just who's most likely to do what. So Hannah, do you want to come sit? So what happens? Can you see everyone, all these stills? Come on, in the camera shot. Can you? Can you? Come on. Yeah, you can. Can you see all these stills? Oh, sorry. Here, Tyrese. So Tyrese will read out the questions. Joseph. We'll go youngest to oldest. Here, Joe. Come have a seat. Don't sit on it. Don't sit on it. Oh, this is going to not be fun. Okay. No, you don't sit on it. There's going to be some stuff. Here, you.
Okay. So we're just getting this set up. I'm super excited about this. We've had to improvise a little bit. We've had to improvise a little bit because of all the equipment. We didn't want it to get wet, so it was going to be water. So this should be fun. Anyway.
The reason you called me here was to stick my face in
Flour? Here we go.
Okay, Faith, Joseph, come in here. Yeah, well, trust. Should we test? Jump on your knees. Sorry about the wait, everybody. Hope everyone is having a great lockdown. That's Joseph's big head. So if you want to watch Joseph get dunked, I may or may not have... I'm joking. Here, sit down. Sit. You able to go on your knees like this, guys? You can. Your head can... Joseph thinks his head can't fit in this. Look how big this is. You got a small brain and big head, bro. Okay. Tyrese, are you ready? Oh, they're still trying to... Oh. Oh, la, la. Oh, la.
I'm really excited about this.
Dad, you're supposed to be over here as well.
We should do a prediction. Okay, guys, who thinks which child is going to get the most dunks? So let's do a prediction now. So why don't you put, it's either going to be Hannah, Atu, Joe, or Faith. So let's put the predictions in and we'll have a look and see what happens. Dom's put Joseph. Dom's saying Joseph, so. Just a little bit of family love here happening. So we've got our hostess with the mostess, Tyrese.
This is not fun. I do this.
So,
Oh, we need Dad.
No, we can't. I know.
It's going to be me. It'll be Joseph. I don't think it's going to be Joe. Someone asked me.
I really want to. I'm right here.
Hannah, you're not on the camera.
I know y'all miss me.
Yeah, she will. She is. Okay.
We need a Dad.
Dad, come on.
He's trying to
Still there. Here you go, Tyrese. I don't think it looks now. Oh, it
Yeah, but
does.
can you pass her like a face ID?
Just don't need it turn on.
But Tyrese,
Tyrese is asking me questions.
we just need
should I start?
We're just waiting for Dad.
Waiting for
You put one
Papa
hand
Key.
up here.
Hannah start with one N.
Hannah.
H-A-N-A.
Okay, who's coming up for the, who's winning?
Gross, it's a really gross view of the
Just waiting for Papa K.
Okay. I'm not ready.
Let's go.
Not on me.
Okay, go Tyrese.
Okay, so number one.
Okay.
Wait, do you guys have to dunk us?
Yes.
I'm not even gonna reach the flower. It's gonna block my head.
Oh, well, what do you do?
Go, 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 go.
Number one. Who's the favorite child?
Notice how she did utterly everyone.
This is the best game ever. Okay.
It's in my eyes. In my nose.
Just don't breathe in because I already did that mistake.
Damn, it just got in his hair.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay, go. Number two.
Number two.
My eyes hurt.
Who was the most difficult child?
Hey.
My nose!
Go.
Three. Who asks for the most money?
Okay, that has to be illegal. You can't touch it.
Okay, go.
Number four. Who eats the most? Damn. Number five. Who's most likely to get married first? Who's most likely to have a child first?
Before marriage.
Who's most
Oh, Mum!
Who's the most likely to stay single? Who's the most responsible child? Who's the tallest child?
You're just missing out.
That's how you do it. Sneak that way.
Who screams the most? Who can play the most instruments?
This is the best game ever!
Number 12.
I'm sorting flour.
21.
Oh,
12. Who, 13. Who doesn't play team sport? This is a hard one.
okay.
Who's the favorite son?
Imagine if she doesn't dunk.
Why did you
Tie your hair up. Tie your hair up. Tie your hair up so you get more on your face.
Who's the naughtiest? Damn.
Shower.
Can you just
Go.
Who's the biggest label basher?
You are.
It's all coming out tonight.
Who loves Kmart the most? Papa K to the rescue.
Go.
Who's the biggest stirrer?
Hurts my eyes.
Number 19. Who's the grumpiest?
What gives you that?
20. Who laughs the most?
I didn't think you were gonna be this patient.
Last one. Whose last name is Thompson?
Uncle, do you want some?
No,
Your last name's Thompson.
No, near the con-
Your last name's
near the
Thompson.
camera. No.
Oh my God, no! Tyrese in the corner.
Okay. Thanks for joining. I have no idea. Mum looks great right now. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you have an awesome weekend. Yeah. Peace out from the Thompsons and Tyrese.
Stay swag, y'all. Stay swag.
Is it finished? Is it ended?
Stay swag.
Oh, it's still going.
Stay swag.
Oh my gosh.
Swag, swag.
Well, feel free to leave. We're finished. We're not going to be doing anything else. Faith!
Guys.
Now we're going to get told off.
Say that with my chest.